Greg, a couple of playoff teams a year ago that are hoping to take that ultimate step and get to the Super Bowl this season.
And oftentimes, that's the most difficult step, right? You go from being a perennial playoff contender. That's great. But now, how many of these teams can now say, okay, not only are we in the playoffs year in and year out, but we are a legitimate Super Bowl contender in any given season? That is easier said than done. But I think these two teams today both find themselves at the end of the year in that mix.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get
a big hole? And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. Led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man, Demario Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go again with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Has completed to Douglas. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. A give, and here comes Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Now he'll run. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and He makes him pay.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Now, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Jackson looking to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Less than a yard.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At their 48-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That one taken in by Douglas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson now. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send him right out of the slot. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll tuck it and take off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Back to throw, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll look to throw here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run over center with Williams. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Jackson. He's got his man, It's Jefferson. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Buffalo.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson has completed to Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So we have reached the intermission in what is right now a 13-point game. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village, standing by the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
3rd and 6. Throwing Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense and their running back set to go once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll begin here on the ground. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. This throw right side is caught by Hill. 3rd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now, faking the give. He's got the cheetah. He's off to the races. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he finds Tyreek. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down. Play action now. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Loose inside the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
Jackson now. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will score. Game on. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but Their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds the big tight end. That's Gerald Everett. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's to the outside. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
In motion, it's Jefferson. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Jackson up top again. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll get this out wide. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's going to be caught. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is up and through. And the Bills are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. on the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll give this to Vidal. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it will be a long but happy flight home